Hey, hi everyone. I hope that you all are doing good and must be absolutely fine. Well, today we are going to talk about one of the most important experiment where we see that the lime water turns milky. Well, what is the reason behind that? So let us look into, well, if you want to have such more curious question to be answered, you all can just hop into this best innovative live learning app, that is absolutely the ODA Class. Well, what do you get here and how you can enter to get these all classes? Here we are having concept booster classes. There is a course named as concept booster course where you will be getting 6 sessions. It will be including 3 sessions of maths and 3 sessions of science. It will be all just for you and you all can get through this course where you will be provided with IITians and NITians who is going to take all of these classes. And to feel more blessed, you all are having the teacher that would be supporting you. So there is going to be the personal teacher who is going to mentor you wherever it is required for uplifting your academics. So yes, this is the right time to get into the course and get yourself little bit uplifted. And now here, if you are searching for that, yes, what about the homeworks and all, definitely you're going to get here. And along with that, there would be subjective test, objective test that will guide you to find out where you stand. Along with this, of course, we would be providing you the entire PDF that would be consisting of the study material. So you will be having all of these set right in the concept booster course. Well, what you can do is just go into the description box, tap on the link and you are right over there. Well, yes, we can just get into the session where you are meeting Shushmita Singh. Yes, I have done my bachelor's from RI NCERT. Also, I have done my master's and tried bagging the silver medal. Now, if you want to feel more comfortable, just relax and let us go along with the session where we're going to see that what happens when the vinegar reacts with the baking soda and each bit by bit. First of all, you might be thinking that yes, I have heard about these all of question where it says that what happens when you mix the vinegar and the baking soda. What is the reason? Can you just tap down in the comment box and write that yes, what do you figure it out that what would be the product? क्या होगा product अगर vinegar किससे react कर रहा है? Baking soda से, है ना? Now in the next question, why do the vinegar and the baking soda react as such? Why do they react? क्यों vinegar baking soda के साथ react कर पा रहा है? क्या है reason उसके पीछे? Right? Then, what type of the substances are the reaction of the baking soda and the vinegar gonna make? Just is all. Now here, we can just find it out कि इन तीनों में क्या reason होना चाहिए, क्या इसका absolute answer होना चाहिए. So for that you have to have a critical thinking for that, है ना? थोड़ा scientific thinking हम develop करते हैं. So if you look into this experiment, let us go along with the experiment. हम क्या करते हैं इसमें aim करते हैं. Let us aim that हमें demonstrate करना है कि इसका product क्या होने वाला है. तो एक hint है यहाँ पे. I have already stated over here to demonstrate the power of the gas. So definitely there is going to be certain gas that would be released. So there would be the certain gas and can you guess what would be the gas? A guess. If you can just find it out क्या हो सकता है, which gas can be produced. And if that is produced, then what is going to be there after that? Right? So एक step by step. You have heard कि lime water turns milky. तो यहाँ पे मैम why we are talking about vinegar and baking soda? अगर आपको देखना है कि lime water कैसे turn out होता है milky, then we have to require a gas. एक gas बहुत important है जो कि इस reaction से produce होगा. तो for that we all have the household materials. क्या करना है? Kitchen में जाना है. And you all know that vinegar कहाँ से मिलेगा? You all are just very fond of the Chinese food जहाँ पे आपने noodles खाया होगा, right? Where in the noodles people do add दी विनेगर, तो आपको विनेगर वहां से मिल जाएगा। जब आप केक बनाते हो तो आप उसमें बेकिंग सोडा डालते हो, तो वहां से आपको बेकिंग सोडा मिल जाएगा। और बलून तो सबके पास होगा, बिकॉज नाउ एंड देन सेलिब्रेशन ऑफ द बर्थडे एंड यस, जब भी हो सेलिब्रेट करते ही, एंड बलून वुड बी वन ऑफ द मोस्ट रिक्वायर्ड थिंग। तो हमारे पास क्या क्या होना चाहिए? हमारे पास बेकिंग सोडा होना चाहिए, है ना, जो कि केक बनाते वक्त हम यूज करते हैं। देन विनेगर होना चाहिए, जो हम नूडल्स बनाते वक्त यूज करते हैं। तो अगर हमारे पास बेकिंग सोडा है एंड विनेगर है, तो इससे हम क्या कर सकते हैं? जस्ट वी कैन डू सम रिएक्शन। सो इफ यू लुक इनटू दिस, यू विल फाइंड दैट व्हाट वुड इज द मटेरियल। तो मैंने अभी कहा आपके पास क्या क्या चाहिए? बलून चाहिए, ऑफ कोर्स आपके पास होगा, राइट, बर्थडे बनाना है। देन स्मॉल बॉटल और फ्लास्क आप ले सकते हो, स्मॉल फनल, so that you can just pour the substances carefully. फिर of course the baking soda and the vinegar, the king of the reaction. When you take all of these, what we can absolutely do is, क्या करना है हमें? हमने क्या लिया? बलून लिया, बेकिंग सोडा लिया, विनेगर लिया एंड फ्लास्क लिया। Now what we can do is, we will put the baking soda. क्या करेंगे हम? बेकिंग सोडा डालेंगे, आपकी मर्जी, यू कैन जस्ट गो विद द बेकिंग सोडा और दी विनेगर। लेकिन इसमें हमें एक बात की ध्यान रखनी है, राइट, वी हैव टू ऑल्सो कवर दी दैट पर्टिकुलर फ्लास्क व्हेन वी आर जस्ट टैपिंग ऑन विद द बलून। हमें ऐसा नहीं करना है कि हमने दोनों को मिक्स करके फिर बलून लगा रहे, नहीं, हमें ये ध्यान देना है कि सबसे पहले बहुत अच्छे से हम क्या करेंगे? बेकिंग सोडा को धीरे धीरे पाउडर्ड वे में यहां से इस पर्टिकुलर पार्ट पे रखेंगे, सो दैट आफ्टर दैट व्हेन वी आर एडिंग द विनेगर, तो फिर धीरे धीरे रिएक्शन शुरू हो। एंड जैसे ही रिएक्शन शुरू हो रहा है, उस पे क्या करेंगे हम? तुरंत के तुरंत बलून को उस पे लगा देंगे। देन व्हाट वुड बी हैपनिंग? कैसे पता चलेगा? व्हाई आर वी यूजिंग द बलून? इन ऑर्डर टू फाइंड आउट दैट विच गैस, whether the gas is also released or not, क्या गैस रिलीज हो रहा है या नहीं हो रहा है। अगर गैस रिलीज हो रहा है तो क्या होगा? इस बलून को इन्फ्लेट करेगा, इसको बड़ा करेगा, राइट। सो नाउ हियर इफ द गैस इज रिलीज्ड, कुछ ना कुछ तो गैस रिलीज होगा। तो अगर बेकिंग सोडा और विनेगर रिलीज कर रहा है, then yes, we can say that the gas is released, and if the gas is released, then definitely you can see that the balloon would be inflated. वो जरूर से जरूर फूलेगा। Now you can see here that when the baking soda meets the vinegar, right? When the Harry made scissors. So similarly, here what is happening? When the baking soda is meeting with the vinegar, then तो like it is going to be कि बहुत अच्छा रिएक्शन करने वाले हैं, एंड रिएक्शन के साथ साथ आपको देखने को मिल रहा है that it is also celebrating by inflating the balloon. बट क्यों? क्योंकि हम यहाँ प्रूव कर रहे हैं कि गैस तो रिलीज हो रहा है, बट हमें ये नहीं पता है कि कौन सा गैस रिलीज हो रहा है। आपको पता है क्या कौन सा गैस रिलीज हो रहा है? वी विल टॉक अबाउट इट, है ना, याद है लाइम वाटर टर्न्स मिल्की, तो वही से तो पता चलेगा व्हाट इज गोइंग टू हैपन। नाउ हियर it is going to produce the carbon dioxide, right? It will be producing carbon dioxide, which is later on gonna be used for the lime water. अब यहाँ पे कौन सी गैस रिलीज हुई है? That is the carbon dioxide. Yes, when the baking soda meets the vinegar, the carbon dioxide is released along with the other substances. I just want to ask you that what is the nature of the baking soda? जो बेकिंग सोडा है उसका नेचर क्या है? एसिडिक है या बेसिक है? इट वुड बी बेसिक, है ना। क्या है? यू कैन जस्ट राइट इन द कमेंट बॉक्स व्हाट इज द नेचर ऑफ द बेकिंग सोडा। दैट इज बेसिक, राइट। सो हियर द बेस दैट इज गेटिंग एडेड विद द विनेगर। अब विनेगर क्या है? व्हाट इज विनेगर? विनेगर इज एसिडिक इन नेचर, राइट। वी विल लुक इनटू द फॉर्मूला आल्सो, विनेगर में क्या होता है। तो इसके साथ आप बोल सकते हो कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड गैस तो रिलीज हो रहा है, बट अलॉन्ग विद दिस व्हाट एल्स इज बीइंग प्रोड्यूस्ड? हैव यू लर्नड इन द एसिड बेसिस क्लास, है ना? व्हिच काइंड ऑफ रिएक्शन इज टेकिंग प्लेस व्हेन द बेस रिएक्ट्स विद द एसिड, है ना? जब बेस एसिड से रिएक्ट करता है तो क्या बनाता है बच्चे? What does it make? You can just write in the comment box. And we are here focusing on the carbon dioxide as well. So you all know that acid and base, when they react, it forms the salt. है ना? ये है न्यूट्रलाइजेशन रिएक्शन के पास. बट यहाँ पे हमारा क्या मेजर डिमांड है? That whether the gas is released or not. So definitely the gas is released, and the name of the gas is carbon dioxide. So you can see that when this baking soda met the vinegar, what would be the product? The product shows that it is going to just evolve or produce certain amount of gas, and that can be observed when the balloon inflate. तो जब बलून इन्फ्लेट कर रहा है तो हम बोल सकते हैं कि यहाँ पे गैस है. अब कौन सी गैस प्रोड्यूस हो रही है? विच गैस इज बीइंग प्रोड्यूस्ड? सो द गैस दैट इज प्रोड्यूस्ड इज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड, राइट? है ना? अब समझ में आ रहा है? तो ऐसे क्वेश्चंस आ गए. मान लीजिए आपके ओलंपियाड में, आपके एग्जामिनेशन में, आपके स्कूल एग्जामिनेशंस में ऐसे क्वेश्चन आ सकते हैं ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ द फिगर. ये एक्सपेरिमेंट आपको दिखा रहा है, बट यहां पे आपसे पूछ सकता है कि विच गैस वुड बी प्रोड्यूस्ड. यू कैन डेफिनेटली राइट दैट व्हेन द बेकिंग सोडा रिएक्ट्स विद द विनेगर, अ सर्टेन अमाउंट ऑफ गैस इज रिलीज्ड एंड द नेम ऑफ द गैस इज कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड. तो आप x का वैल्यू आप लिख सकते हो. कैन यू जस्ट राइट द वैल्यू ऑफ द x? So in case of the chemistry, we can just write that what is the name of the gas that is produced is carbon dioxide. So yes, I have written in the other slide where you get completely understood by the reaction. Now here, I have written, ma'am, vinegar or baking soda react हो रहा था. Why you have written acetic acid and sodium bicarbonate? बच्चे, you know that the vinegar, what is the chemical name of the vinegar? Vinegar तो common name है, but इसका chemical name क्या होगा? How do we write in chemistry? So the acid that is present in the vinegar is the acetic acid, right? It is the acetic acid, that is CH3COOH. अब यहाँ पे क्या है? ये acid है बच्चे, right? This is acid. Now the chemical name of the baking soda, तो विनेगर का क्या नाम है बच्चे? एसिटिक एसिड. अब यहाँ पे बेकिंग सोडा का नाम क्या है? बिकॉज सी, व्हेनेवर यू आर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट सम एक्सपेरिमेंट, तो उसका वैलिड इक्वेशन भी होना चाहिए. दैट गिव यू मोर कॉन्फिडेंट दैट यस यू आर गोइंग थ्रू साइंटिफिक एक्सप्लेनेशन. देन हियर वी कैन सी दैट बेकिंग सोडा में क्या है? सोडियम बाइकार्बोनेट. क्या है? सोडियम बाइकार्बोनेट. व्हाट इज द नेम ऑफ द सोडियम बाइकार्बोनेट? इसका केमिकल फॉर्मूला क्या होगा? Na. आपको पता है Na क्यों है? बिकॉज ऑफ द नेट्रियम, दैट इज द लैटिन नेम ऑफ द सोडियम. तो Na बाइकार्बोनेट, राइट? सो इट वुड बी HCO3, है ना? तो यहाँ पे क्या हुआ बच्चे? यहाँ पे CH3COOH, है ना? So the acid, when it reacts with the sodium bicarbonate, it releases certain amount of gas, and that is the carbon dioxide along with the other substances. तो यहाँ पे sodium acetate, salt बनाएगा. That is the major concern that you will be reading in the class 10. But यहाँ पे हमें कहाँ पे फोकस करना है? हमें फोकस करना है कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड पे. ठीक है ना? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड तो आपने बोला कि हाँ इट इज गोइंग टू बी रिलीज्ड, बट वेयर आर वी गोइंग टू यूज द कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड? कहाँ हम यूज करने वाले हैं कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड को? So first of all, you all will be answering some questions, right? तो यहाँ पे valid है. मैंने वो वहाँ last slide में मैंने लिखा था, right? I have written there that the vinegar, when it reacts with the baking soda, it is going to produce the carbon dioxide plus the other substances. So you can just write in this way, है ना? Full-fledged आपको दिया गया है. Acetic acid, baking soda, sodium bicarbonate, and the substances you have got it here. So this is the slide where you can show that yes, production of the carbon dioxide. तो पहला स्टेप हमारा क्या था? That we are going to take vinegar, baking soda, दोनों को मिक्स किए, एक गैस रिलीज हुआ. तो याद रखना बच्चे कि हमें एक गैस रिलीज करना था, and that was CO2, for which we have taken the help from the vinegar and the baking soda. So till now we know that what is the major product here, what we are in demand of, so that is carbon dioxide, right? Yes, this kind of question would be coming, definitely आ सकता है, and for that you should be ready. तो yes, here I am going to write it more clearly ताकि ये CO2 जो यहाँ पे है उसको more clearly CO2 यहाँ पे लिख दे. Now यहाँ पे लाइम वाटर दिख रहा है मैम. अब लाइम वाटर कहाँ से आ गया अभी? अभी जो लाइम वाटर आया है, so that is the next step of the experiment. Do you remember the same thing that I have told you twice? So here the lime water is now added. अब lime water आ चुका है. मैम CO2 का क्या करना है? What we have to do for the CO2? CO2 का क्या करना है? Lime water है, CO2 है. So we are going to pass the lime water in. We are going to pass the CO2 in the lime water. अब हम क्या करेंगे? CO2 गैस है, तो वो definitely ये travel करके कहाँ आएगा? Lime water में आ जाएगा. So what is going to happen? अब lime water will react with the carbon dioxide, है ना? Lime water is going to react with the carbon dioxide. तो यहाँ पे carbon dioxide पहुँच गया. जैसे ही carbon dioxide met lime water, now you see the color of the lime water. Lime water पहले बिल्कुल भी कोई color ही नहीं. It is colorless now. But later on, can you see? It has become milky white. Right? तो यहाँ पे क्या हो जा रहा है? It turns milky. What turns milky? Lime water turns milky. Right? Now, what do you think? Lime water क्या है बच्चे? What is lime water? What is lemon water? बिल्कुल भी नहीं बच्चे. Please do not be in this state that lime water is lemon water. No, not at all. Right? So we have to look into कि क्या है lime water. Now, you all know that lime water we have taken, but lime water कहाँ से बना? From where we have got the lime water? There is another name for the lime water, and that is the slaked lime. Lime water or slaked lime. Please just remember this. Now, how this has been formed? So the quick lime, that is the calcium oxide that reacts with the water, which is the hydrated form that's from the slaked lime. Now here the calcium oxide reacts with the water, है ना? Calcium oxide क्या हो रहा है बच्चे? React कर रहा है किसके साथ? H2O के साथ. Now what it is going to produce? It is going to produce calcium hydroxide. Now this calcium hydroxide is the chemical name of the slaked lime or the lime water. तो आप यहाँ पे लिख सकते हो कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. नाउ आर यू एबल टू कनेक्ट द डॉट्स बच्चे? लाइम वाटर क्या है बच्चे? कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. दिस इज कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड. यू कैन राइट इट कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड विच रिएक्ट्स विद द वाटर, है ना? H2O है, वाटर है, विच रिएक्ट्स विद द वाटर एंड इट फॉर्म्स द कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. Now this calcium hydroxide is the chemical name of what? Come on, the question is right here. You are now well explanatory for this question, है ना? आप ही बता सकते हो कि what is going to be the formula or what it is known as. So slake lime is also known as. So what have we found? किससे बन रहा है? So it is being formed by these attachment, or you can say the reaction between the calcium oxide and water. Right? When the calcium oxide reacts with the water, what does it give? तो बच्चे, I am writing here Ca. तो कभी सोडियम होगा क्या? No, not at all. So sodium hydroxide cannot be the answer. Have I explained you कि मैग्नीशियम होगा यहाँ पे? नहीं बच्चे, we are using calcium. ये क्या है? Calcium, right? So definitely the product will be also associated with the calcium. तो यहाँ पे मैग्नीशियम तो होगा नहीं मैम, बिल्कुल नहीं होगा. मैम ऑल ऑफ दी अबव कैसे हो सकता है जब आपने ए एंड बी को क्रॉस कर दिया? बिल्कुल सही. तो ऑल ऑफ दी अबव नहीं होगा. तो बचा कौन? ऑलरेडी हियर यू हैव रिटन कैल्शियम. सो व्हाट वुड बी द आंसर बच्चे? कैल्शियम हाइड्रोक्साइड. साथ ही साथ आप क्या कर सकते हो? इसका केमिकल इक्वेशन, है ना? कैल्शियम ऑक्साइड विच reacts and it forms CaOH whole twice. That is calcium hydroxide. H for hydro, O for oxide. और कैल्शियम का तो Ca है ही. So yes, we have got the answer, and that is calcium hydroxide. Now moving to the next one. Then we have been discussing that the carbon dioxide is going to be used. Ma'am, kahan use hone wala hai? It is going to be used for the lime water. So now here this is your, like the experiment that is given in your book. So what is this experiment says? What does this experiment says? आप देख सकते हो यहाँ पे दो टेस्ट ट्यूब्स बने हैं. Now cork is there adjusted to it, and that is attached with the pipe. Why the pipe is attached? क्योंकि वहाँ पे कुछ ना कुछ bridge करना है. We have to bridge something. What is being bridged? Do you know? The supply of the carbon dioxide. यहाँ से carbon dioxide supply हो रहा है. Now there is vinegar, baking soda. बिल्कुल. Now here you can sum up the experiment. So what have been seen? Let me take the other color so that I can be explaining you in a better way with the color contrast. Now here the vinegar is there. The vinegar reacts with the baking soda. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे एक ट्यूब में हमने क्या किया? Vinegar and baking soda को. There we have seen in the case of the balloon that balloon inflates. Definitely. अब वो करने के बाद थोड़ा we have to do the experiment in the chemical way in the laboratory, and then you have got the test tube. So what you're going to do? You are going to use the gas in this experiment. So what is the gas released? Which gas is being released? Come on. Write down which gas is being released. And that is CO2. अब ये CO2 क्या हो रहा है? यहाँ से पास हो रहा है. Then it is not going to go away because it has been already attached through this tube. Now it is going to enter. Where it is entering? It is entering into the lime water. So what is this? This is the lime water. Ma'am, now from colorless it is changing into milky white. Why? Because the CO2 has reached to the lime water. अब क्या हो रहा है? Lime water turns milky. So this experiment explains you well that yes, what happens when the CO2 gases pass through the lime water. So you have got the equation. In the examination, if it is being asked, you can definitely put up this experiment. तो आपको क्या करना है? आपने क्या किया? यहाँ पे दो tubes बनाए. You have written vinegar and baking soda. ठीक है? So this is the first tube from where the CO2 will be released. Now this carbon dioxide is reached here, and now it slowly get diffused into this, where this tube which is having the lime water, now this is the tube 2 where you get the lime water which later on turns milky. अब ये milky क्यों हो रहा है? Because of the presence of the carbon dioxide. ठीक है, carbon dioxide तो pass हो रहा है, but what is being formed? So after that you can see that the lime water, when it reacts with the carbon dioxide, it is gonna give calcium carbonate, right? So here the calcium hydroxide, which is the lime water, when it mixes with the carbon dioxide, it's gonna produce calcium carbonate, and added to that, of course, the amount of water. So now you can find out that what would be the ultimate product. So this lime water, which is now colorless, when the carbon dioxide passes through it, it turns milky due to the formation of calcium carbonate, right? So here it was CaOH whole twice, which reacts with the carbon dioxide, and then it forms the calcium carbonate, right? तो यहाँ पे आपको complete equation मिल गया. So the first part we have seen, production of carbon dioxide is very important, and when the carbon dioxide is produced, then what do? We pass it through the lime water. पहले हमने क्या किया? कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड का रिलीज करवाया. उसके बाद हमने क्या देखा कि उसको लाइम वाटर के थ्रू पास करवाना है. Got it? So this is the entire reaction why we have read this experiment. सबसे पहले बच्चे we have read about, let me take the pen, right? What we have read about कि यहाँ पे जो vinegar होगा, the vinegar है ना, vinegar is going to be vinegar and baking soda का जो reaction है वो सबसे पहला reaction है, ठीक है? Then the carbon dioxide जो उससे पास हुआ था, we are going to use it in case of the lime water. Have you got it? समझ में आया? The first and the second, the entire chemical equation that has been written in your book, that is completely explained. When the carbon dioxide reacts with the lime water, of course, lime water क्या है बच्चे? Calcium hydroxide, and that is the aqueous solution in liquid form. Now what it is going to form? ठीक है? Calcium carbonate, calcium hydroxide, calcium oxide, calcium plus oxygen. सबसे पहले how you have to eliminate the options. पहला काम आपको चूज नहीं करना, पहले एलिमिनेट करो, है ना? How you gonna eliminate? सबसे पहले क्या है? Lime water, calcium hydroxide. So you can see यहाँ पे क्या है? Calcium hydroxide. Now you can see that already in the reactant we have calcium hydroxide. तो क्या same ही product होगा? Would it be the same product when it is reacting with the carbon dioxide? क्या same product होगा? नहीं, same product नहीं होगा because the carbon dioxide is there. So सबसे पहले you have to eliminate this. Calcium hydroxide नहीं बनेगा. Now what about the calcium oxide? So calcium oxide so calcium hydroxide बनाया. How it is going to again go back in the form? So it cannot be the option. Then calcium oxygen gas, nahi. This is also not possible. What is left? So when the calcium hydroxide reacts with the what carbon dioxide, it is going to form CaCO3, which is the major product along with the amount of water. Did you get it? What is the name of this? Calcium carbonate. क्या है? CaCO3. Now you have got the answer. Definitely this is the answer. Now why does the lime water turn milky when the carbon dioxide gases pass through it? Completely you know this. तो पहले हम क्या करेंगे ना, पूरे reactions को आप लिख सकते हो, ठीक है? सबसे पहले vinegar plus baking soda, ठीक है? Though it is not asked, but yes, you can just write it, baking soda, and then it produces the carbon dioxide, which is the major demand. Now you can write other substances, ठीक है? अब now we are going to use this carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide को कहाँ use करना है? Lime water के लिए. So this carbon dioxide is going to be used in the second reaction. Let me write it clearly so that just let me write it. Okay, fine. From here I have to take. Okay, yeah, done. Now here, now we are going to use that carbon dioxide, ठीक है? तो हमने carbon dioxide को use किया कहाँ पे? Lime water के साथ. Now this lime water, right? This lime water is there, which is going to react with the carbon dioxide. Now it is going to give you calcium carbonate. Right? It is going to give you calcium carbonate, right? Calcium carbonate plus water. And due to the formation of the calcium carbonate, what is being made? क्या बन रहा है बच्चे? So that is going to be turning the lime water milky. अब समझ में आया किसके वजह से milky हो रहा है? तो पहले कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड यूज हुआ है कहाँ पे? लाइम वाटर में, and then it turns into the lime water turns into the calcium carbonate, right? Got it? Limestone में वो बन जाता है. Now here, due to the formation of the calcium carbonate, right? The calcium carbonate is there. When the carbon dioxide is passed through the lime water, it turns milky due to the formation of the calcium hydroxide and carbon dioxide. You can see the product. So done. ये subjective question में आया. Please keep a note of this. And when the carbon dioxide passes through the lime water, it turns milky due to the formation of white PPT. Now what is white precipitate? This is ये CaCO3 है बच्चे. This is CaCO3, right? To form the calcium carbonate. Got it? Now let us move to the next one. Here you have got, acha, now here one thing I have to say, that you can also use this equation in your biology part, right? So majorly the question is asked that what is going to happen when we blow? We have to test कि कौन सा gas release हो जा रहा है. So you know that in the chemistry we have seen that when the carbon dioxide is passed through the lime water, it turns milky. Now here the question might be there कि when you exhale, which gases produce? याद है मुझे chemistry में हमने पढ़ा था that if we take the lime water and then we pass the gas. यहाँ से हमने blow किया gas को, right? Now what is going to happen when we blow it? Certain gas is released. अब we don't know that कौन सा gas है, but अगर lime water milky turn हो जाता है, white precipitate अगर वो बनाएगा, CaCO3 अगर वो बनाएगा, then we can say that the gas which is exhaled is carbon dioxide, right? So you can use this in your biology subject also. Demonstration of the release of the carbon dioxide gas during the expiration. When you are exhaling, which gas is produced? You can test it using the lime water. तो जब lime water milky turn हो जाएगा, then you can say that during expiration what is being released? So during expiration carbon dioxide is released. So when carbon dioxide gas is passed in the lime water, it turns lime water milky. Why? Due to the formation of calcium hydroxide, calcium oxide, calcium carbonate, or calcium. Ma'am, we do know that. What should be the answer? That is calcium carbonate, right? So yes, we have got into this, and if you want to learn such more concept, then you can definitely get into the concept booster course, where you will be rewarded with 6 sessions from the IITians and the NITians who is going to take care of your subject. Now along with this, you are going to be gifted with the personal teacher. So the personal support is going to be given to you along with the homework, subjective questions, examination, and yes, of course, the entire PDF will be sent to you via phone, right? So you all can be there to just join the most innovative live learning app. And how you gonna join this? You are going to tap on the link that has been provided in the description box. Just tap on that and yes, you can enroll right away, right now. And yes, if you have liked this session, you can just share it, do subscribe, and of course, one thing very important, and that is to redeem the gift that you get from the classes. So here you can learn as well as earn. So from learning, you are earning. And these are the gifts. There will be bottle, MI band, and of course you can also get the sound box or the phone according to your performance in the class. So definitely you're going to earn this, and just by learning. So when you are learning, you're earning. And yes, do share this, subscribe to the channel, and yes, stay together with us, with which you're going to learn more and more. See you then. Bye-bye. Take care of yourself. Thank you.